Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. A Canadian woman has died following a shooting incident at the popular Teotihuacan Pyramids tourist site in Mexico, as reported by Global News. Mexican authorities confirmed that the shooter, identified as a man, subsequently took his own life. The statement from Mexico's security cabinet indicated that several other individuals sustained injuries during the event, with some also being hurt in falls amidst the chaos. President Claudia Sheinbaum conveyed her condolences and solidarity to the victims and their families, stating, "The government was in contact with the Canadian Embassy and investigating the matter." Teotihuacan is a major archaeological attraction, drawing over 1 million visitors annually, and Mexico's travel advisory for the country urges a high degree of caution due to crime levels. Global News reports that Amazon is set to discontinue support for multiple early Kindle and Kindle Fire devices starting May 20, 2026. This move means users with devices released in 2012 or earlier will no longer be able to purchase, borrow, or download new ebooks directly through the Kindle store on those specific models. An Amazon spokesperson stated that while these devices have been supported for 14 to 18 years, technology has advanced considerably, and continued support is no longer feasible. Impacted models include various Kindle generations, from 2007 to 2012, including the first-generation Paperwhite and Kindle Fire tablets. From 2011 to 2012, Amazon is informing active users and offering promotions for upgrades to newer devices. Existing accounts in Kindle libraries will remain fully accessible through the free Kindle app and Kindle for Web. Global News reports that the federal Liberals have officially incorporated a proposal for a maritime railway corridor into their party policy. This non-binding resolution, originating from Moncton Deep member Francis Guiboy, envisions a passenger rail service linking St. John, New Brunswick to Halifax, Nova Scotia. The plan also includes potential future extensions to Sydney, Nova Scotia, Fredericton, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island. Guiboy, inspired by his experiences in Romania, highlighted the need for a basic transportation service for residents without personal vehicles, emphasizing the potential for significant economic growth and improved connectivity within the maritime region. Political analysts note that while this policy reflects growing interest in regional infrastructure, its realization will likely require collaboration with private investors and government support. Gov. Mary Simon addressed the opening of the United Nations Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues, stating that Canada is making slow but tangible progress in improving the lives of Indigenous peoples. She highlighted Canada's adoption of the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, UNDRIP, as a key step toward reconciliation, emphasizing the importance of Indigenous voices at the UN. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres echoed this sentiment, stressing the need for member states to honor UNDRIP commitments, especially regarding free, prior, and informed consent for actions affecting Indigenous lands. However, this commitment is being tested in British Columbia, where Premier David Eby's government recently attempted to amend or suspend a provincial law based on UNDRIP. This move followed court rulings that cited the law against his government. Assembly of First Nations National Chief Cindy Woodhouse-Nepinick, along with Regional Chief Terry Teegee, expressed strong solidarity with BC First Nations, rejecting any dilution of their inherent rights. They argue that First Nations rights are human rights and non-negotiable, asserting that attempts to weaken DRIPA are a significant step backward for reconciliation. This report is from the Canadian Press. City News Everywhere reports that Ontario Premier Doug Ford has announced his government will sell a recently purchased $28.9 million Bombardier Challenger 650 private jet, reversing course after significant public backlash. Speaking from Ottawa, Ford explained that the jet was intended to facilitate travel to Ontario's vast northern regions, where commercial charter services are scarce or canceled, and to support crucial trade missions. Citing a recent $6 billion investment secured from a trip to Texas, he emphasized that it was a government asset for multiple ministries, not his personal plane. Despite his justifications and claims of personal fiscal prudence, having expense zero for 8 years, Ford acknowledged he heard loud and clear from the people of Ontario that the purchase was ill-timed. He stressed his willingness to listen and change his mind based on public sentiment. Ford also criticized what he perceived as media inconsistency, highlighting larger jet purchases by the federal government and Quebec that received less scrutiny. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.